Defining yourself with specific attributes is actually an incredibly difficult action. The process has power in making one prideful or horribly discouraged. I will choose to look at it differently, allowing change to seep in where I can reflect Christ more as an image bearer and soaking in encouragement as I acknowledge the gifts he has given. It is never comfortable to search deep within oneself, breaking the surface level and diving into the nitty-gritty of who one really is as an individual. The traits that form who I am are terrifying, yet beautiful characteristics that shape and mold me daily. I, for one, have some very flawed traits, and others that have been redeemed and gifted to me in an awe-striking action. As an imperfect sinner, a key attribute that pulls me down is impatience, but by the grace of God, I have been given the gifts of compassion and joy. First, an attribute that too often brings me down flat on the ground is impatience. Though I have many flawed traits, this one is one that I consistently see as I journey throughout the day. As Merriam-Webster defines, patience is the capacity to endure what is difficult or disagreeable without complaining. When I'm faced with different events during the day that try me, as menial as they may be, I more often than not respond with complaining or a tense attitude. If anything presents itself as disagreeable to what I desire, my response is not without complaint. Impatience is an ugly characteristic that I would like to see diminish in who I am as an individual. Instead, I would love to see my heart transformed in a way that I can rejoice in every aspect of life, even when it is difficult or disagreeable to what I desire. Secondly, a characteristic that I have acknowledged is compassion. Being a compassionate person is a beautifully painful trait to attain because it means that one is passionate about others' suffering and feeling their pain. When I say passionate about others' suffering, I do not mean I rejoice with deep passion when people hurt. In fact, I mean purely the opposite. Their suffering is so evident to me that when I recognize it, I can almost feel it as they do. But because my pain is not theirs, through Christ I have the capacity to walk in the trenches with them, comforting them as they suffer. Compassion is not a hidden characteristic, but one to act upon, given the opportunity to help others in their pain. In helping others through their heartache, much joy is brought to my life. This brings me to my last character quality, joy. Though through suffering I could and should be squished to the ground, I still have a spring of joy that continues to ember as I live in a fallen world. For the ultimate joy set before me, I feel as though I can live in a broken world, clinging to the hope that will come and embracing the blessings that are presented to me daily. My hope is to be continually overflowing with joy and igniting other people in a sorrow-filled world with the same excitement of future glory. In conclusion, it is a hard process in seeing your own character for what it is. But it is also incredibly exciting to see how characteristics can be continually transformed for the better. Though I may struggle with impatience, I will choose to continue to work on not complaining when things are disagreeable with me. As my compassionate spirit kicks in, I will try to help people through their suffering. With future glory ahead of me, I will allow joy to steer me as I journey through the days of difficulty. What an incredible privilege to have the capacity of seeing your own characteristics, recognizing what can be worked on, and being thankful for the positive attributes that have been given. Thank you.